Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fall overview for Alexander Esports. I am Coach Hafner.
And I'm Coach Jeffers, and we're going to take you through a journey here today.
So, Esports overview. Esports is a competitive video game focused sport where you can play against schools from around the state. Esports is not a video game club. If you'd like to play on a team, experience that game is necessary. There are 2 seasons, fall and spring. If you play another sport and are busy in the fall, consider playing in the spring. We're going to play different games in the fall and spring. If you do not see a game that you're interested, wait until the spring. The fall season runs from September 18th to November 6th, and depending on team results, we will play in a postseason that will run through the month of November.
All right, for the junior high, these are the games that we're going to be playing for this fall. You're going to notice that we have Mario Kart, Rocket League, and Roblox Big Paintball. The nice part is Mario Kart, we already have games and everything for that. The only thing you need to know is that there is a team size of 4 players, so we will have 4 players and most likely 1 sub. So if you're keeping track, that is only 5 players for Mario Kart 8. And that game will be played, I believe, on Mondays, usually by 4 p.m. Then Rocket League on Tuesdays. Again, you'll notice it is a team of 3 with 1 sub, so there's going to be 4 players for that. And then on Thursday, we will play Roblox Big Paintball, and that's a 4v4 with 1 sub. So there'll be 5 people that can play for Roblox, 4 for Rocket League, and 5 people for Mario Kart for the junior high.
For the high school games, on Mondays we'll do Fortnite. This will be a team size of 6 players with 2 trios, likely with only 1 or 2 subs, depending on interest and signups. On Wednesdays, we will do Rocket League. This is a 3v3 format, so there will be 3 starters and 1 sub per division if we have more than 1. And Thursdays will be Valorant with a team size of 5 with 1 substitute. All of these are free to play, but it should be noted that Valorant is a PC-only game. So if you only play on PlayStation or Xbox or Switch at home, this may not be a game for you if you have not gotten any experience playing it.
All right, so expectations. To be eligible for esports, you have to meet the following criteria. These are kind of non-negotiable, and really, we just need several things from you. First things first, we need a signed permission slip. We will be giving those out through End School, so if you ever need a signed permission slip or anything like that, you can get one at tryouts, but you can also get one from Mr. Hafner or Mr. Jeffers, me. You need to be able to provide your own transportation. We do not travel during the regular season. Like, we don't have to go to Vinton County or Jackson to play. We play at school. We play at Alexander. But it will be after school, so you do need to be picked up around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So you need to be able to get a ride. Whether that be with a friend or with a parent, it's just up to you to figure that one out. You need to be able to meet after school at least twice a week. One day for practice. That's going to be roughly 3 to 5 p.m. And another day for matches, 3 to 5 p.m. as well. That does vary, because if a match ends very early and, we're done at 4:15 or so, then, we'll start to pack up and start leaving at then. We just like to leave 3 to 5 because it depends on how long the match takes, how long a game takes. You must maintain a GPA of 2.5 or higher. We will be checking throughout the season to make sure that you maintain that GPA. You need to have a school-dedicated Discord account. So if you've never used Discord, it is just an online chat messaging platform. You have to have a Discord account. That is part of Esports Ohio, the league we play in. That is part of their rules. You need to make one. You need to have a game account that is at least 15 days old before the start of a season. So keep that in mind. If you do not have an account that's 15 days old, or you need to be doing that. You can make your own school account. If you don't want to use a personal account and you want to use a school account, you can do that. You just got to get it made as soon as possible. You need to have no bans on your game accounts within the last year. You must read the entire rules manual before for the game you play. We will give out that information if you are on the team. You will get a rules manual for your game. You have to be familiar with those rules because if you are not, you could potentially be disqualified. And if you have prior commitments, if you've already signed up to play soccer, football, or you're in French or drama club or anything like that, if you've already signed up to do those, then those come first. However, if you've got a wide open schedule, then hey, please feel free to join. It's not to say that you can't do something else and esports. It's just that, if you have something to do on Tuesdays after school, you cannot um, play a game on Tuesday, obviously. So you need to be aware of other commitments.
Lastly, tryouts. To be eligible for tryouts, please join the Esports Google Classroom using your school Google account, not your personal Google account, not a parent's Google account, but your Google account. Class code is listed below. Even if you were in this last year, it has been wiped and you will need to rejoin, so please make sure that you do that. On that Google Classroom, you will find a survey. As you join, you'll find a survey that you will need to complete. A very short survey, but needed for beginning of the season. The tryouts for the fall season will be after school during the week of September 11th. Junior high and high school will have separate tryouts, and those dates will be broadcasted through Google Classroom and by word of mouth. So please make sure that you are aware of your tryout date and come prepared. If you have your own controller you'd like to use, please bring that. If you have your own keyboard that you like better, or your own mouse and you feel like you are best with your own setup, bring that. There will not be a second round if you forget things, so it is important that you come prepared, you bring the things that you need for tryouts. During the week of September 4th, you can check Google Classroom to see the date and time for your tryouts. These will be broadcasted as Coach Jeffers and I go over and pick a date that works.
And we will also have these over the morning announcements as well, but it'll probably be only mentioned once.
Yes, if these are dates that do not work for you, you will need to let us know ahead of time. We cannot make accommodations that we are not familiar of. If you tell us the day of or a day after that you weren't able to make it that day, you can try again in the spring. If you have any questions or need any help navigating Google Classroom or the forums or just anything about the season or getting started, please feel free to email myself or Mr. Jeffers. We are available to answer questions or drop by our classrooms as you are free, not during academic coaching or leaving study hall. Do this at the beginning of the day or the very end of the day as you are free. We hope to see many of you at tryouts, both between the junior high and the high school, and we look forward to another season of continued success in the esports program at Alexander.